should not be visible. Let's see if it works. Hello,
I'm gonna
guys.
join the crowd. I'll see you.
Yeah, okay. See you around.
О, ти почався.
Yeah, it's working. Awesome. Hi, guys. Hi, Roman.
I wasn't expecting to meet you.
Yeah, I know. We can separate if you want. I know you like to go and talk to
secret.
people yourself, yeah, and not being on camera all the time.
We can walk a bit, walk and talk, and then
Yeah, okay, sure.
our paths will separate a bit. Then
Yeah, then we'll find each other after. Mr. Kaplan, thank you very much for 50 gifted memberships. I appreciate that
so fast.
a lot. Yeah, we just started. If you did it already, thank you. What? How are you?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, they cannot hear you. Only me.
Crap. Okay. Yeah. I'm okay.
That's good.
The change of weather, you know, sometimes makes
Yeah.
headaches, but it's not only for me. A lot of people struggling about.
Yep. It's much colder today, guys. And Ryazov is right in front of us. Let me show it to you. If it's so easy. Yeah, press that thing. I need them because I'm gonna be holding this for 1.5 hours.
Yeah, but
and
it's warmer than it looks like actually, because I'm, you know,
Yeah.
a really cold person.
yeah, I actually checked. It was supposed to be 3 degrees.
Yes.
And now it is plus 5 or 7. So probably I'll get rid of the gloves. But anyway, my hands are cold right now, so I'll keep them for now. Okay, so Roman, I wish you a good Ryazov. I'm gonna start sticking to people.
I believe I can fuck off when you find some victim, okay?
So victim, I want to talk to whatever I meet first. Yeah,
You already seen them?
I maybe just if people want to talk, I'll talk to them.
Okay.
If they don't, I won't.
Yeah, right. Then see ya.
But yeah, see you, Roman. See you around. Вітаю. Вони вистояли у пеклі, щоб ми жили у світлі. They withstood in hell, so we could live in light. Free Azov. Дякую вам, що ви тут. Якщо є бажання, можемо поспілкуватись. Добре, дякую. Вітаю. Полон вбиває. Captivity kills. And Free Azov behind you. Може, у вас є бажання поспілкуватись?
Якесь є.
Англійською говорите?
Так.
Super. So let's speak English. What's your name?
My name is Diana.
Diana, nice to meet you. If you don't mind, I'll put it somewhere, maybe here.
Sure.
Maybe here. Well, yeah, it's a perfect place for it.
Okay,
to be.
that's fine.
My name is Yaroslav. I am coming to these rallies and streaming this every Sunday. And I like to hear the stories of the people who are standing here for our captives and why it is important for you personally to be here.
So me personally to be here important is because, like, first of all, that's my country. I live in this country, and I know though I am not fighting myself on the front line, but I know that people are fighting every day, and some of them are in captivity now, and that is not fair. And that is why I think that nobody can be ignorant and
Or indifferent,
indifferent. Ignorance kills. This war wouldn't pass through anyone. So that is your future. That is future of your kids, and we should be grateful for those people who fight for us. And if they are in danger, in captivity, they made a lot for us. So I think that we can contribute a little bit of our time to stand for them.
Thank you, Diana.
Thank you.
People are greeting you. Hi, Diana. Hi, Diane. I think that's the, I don't know, like the English version of your name, right?
Yeah.
Super brave women supporting heroes of Ukraine. Yeah, exactly. Hi to all. It's Free Azov time again. Yeah, people are coming here every week. They are supporting. They care. And yeah, just like to tell people about this so people know that we are not alone.
Yeah,
People around
that's
the world
great.
are standing with us, and it usually supports just a bit, just a tiny bit, to know that communities like this one exist, and they support us.
Which community is this? Where is this?
I'm on YouTube, Rick the Ukrainian.
Okay.
Rick is actually my real name because I'm Yaroslav, and Yaroslav is Yarik, and Rick
I
is
know.
part of Yarik.
Okay, so I'll write it down. I can make a photo.
Diana, if you're okay to share, where are you from?
I'm from when the war started, I lived in Bucha. Currently, I'm living in Ukraine. So yeah, I'm from the.
But before Bucha, where?
I'm from here.
Ah, you're from here. You're from Bucha.
Yeah, from Bucha. Actually, I was born in Irpin, lived in Bucha, all in that area. So.
Okay, got it. Because I know a lot of people who moved to Bucha and Irpin back in 2014, 2015. They were forced to, either flee or suffer from Russian occupation once again. I myself personally is from Makiyivka. I am from Makiyivka, and I moved to Kyiv itself, so I was lucky to not meet the occupation with my own eyes once again. I lived there in Makiyivka for, unfortunately, 4.5 years in occupation, and I just, I have that shitty experience.
I know that also what I think is that some of people from the central parts and western parts of Ukraine, literally, especially those who didn't care when the war started, not 3 years ago, but 11 years ago.
Yeah.
And somehow we owe to these people, to the East. That's my personal opinion.
Thank you very much.
And
it means a lot to me, you saying that,
And that is why I think that we should stay and we should keep fighting, with everything we could.
Yeah.
And to be here for anyone, it's like the really small thing you could do.
Yeah.
Because
I totally agree. Thank you for being here, Diana. I also want to ask you, what do you do? Where do you work?
I'm a graphic designer.
Nice. Any specifics, if you're okay to share that?
Sorry?
Any specifics, if you want to share that? Like what sphere of graphic design?
Oh, I actually make advertisements, logotypes, brand books, and I also would like to share the information if there is any brigade or military, groups who needs the graphic design assistant. They can actually ask me for this. I would be great to help them.
Awesome. Where do they find you?
They can find me on Instagram.
Okay, just a second. This thing. I need to close it. Okay, please.
That's gonna be a little bit too.
Houston.
Yeah.
Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah. Where is that?
Underscore?
Underscore, yeah. Yeah.
There it is.
See. Oh, yeah, that's me.
That's you.
Yeah.
Houston, we have a problem. Oh my god, I figured out the name right away. So I need to show it here probably. Just give me a second. Houston, we have a problem. Yes, that's Diana. I'm a part of that power which eternally wills evil and eternally works good. Oh,
that's from Faust.
Okay, that's really cool. Guys, okay. I will know. I will follow you. I will also probably message you real quick to not forget that what your page is. It's Rick the Ukrainian. And as you could imagine, I know a lot of soldiers. I forgot to tell you why. We raise funds for Ukrainian army all the time with my community. This is why I already have a lot of friends from the military, and some of them may need your services. You're doing it like volunteer?
Yeah, sure. For military, for soldiers, I do it voluntarily.
That's amazing. Thank you for that. And yeah, if I have a request like that from soldiers, I will definitely contact you. Thank you, Diana.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so what? Sorry, you wanted to say something?
I said thank you. And I want to ask people who have time, please go and support our soldiers, and don't forget that captivity kills. While we are just standing here, some of you are just probably resting after the working week or whatsoever, but it is uncomparable to what experience the soldiers in captivity now.
Yeah, Ukrainian captives are going through torture, starvation, and a lot of them are being brought back to Ukraine, unfortunately, in the black bags.
Yes.
Unfortunately, a lot of those of Ukrainian soldiers who were registered already had a status of captives. They were exchanged, like during the bodies exchange, and it's horrible. And I just hate it. That Russians, they don't follow any conventions, any principles. Nothing. They have no morale, and they can do it openly like that.
At all, no any sense of humanity. I don't know, no empathy. Probably they don't have empathy. I don't know how the human being could exist without any empathy for doing all the things they've done, what we see, what we know. Some of us personally, some of us know the people who suffered or still suffering from it. So yeah, that is not that is not debatable. I think that is the reality. The reality is quite sad, and so we should keep doing what we're doing here. Stand with our defenders and with Ukraine.
Thank you. Menzo Baby, thank you for that super chat, $5 Australian. Free Azov defenders and all Ukrainians held illegally by Russia. Irpin Bucha forever in my heart. I know the truth. Thank you, Menzo Baby. She's from Australia.
Thank you.
Supporting Ukraine passionately, just like many people here. Welcome anyone who's joining right now. Please don't forget to like the stream. I see 56 people watching and only 37 likes. And say anything you want to say to Diana, and maybe also a message to our captives. Her sign says captivity kills, and that's exactly what is happening to our soldiers. They're being killed in captivity. There is Azov on the background, written in red. Is it your sign, or you've taken it in the box of signs? Diana?
No, that's mine.
That's yours. Awesome. So yeah, Diana even created her sign, because a lot of people don't do that. They take them from the box. But
that's fine as well.
Yeah. I am not accusing them of something. I'm just stating the the facts.
I mean, so if someone from Ukraine is watching this now, and they are afraid that if they will come here and they wouldn't find any signs, that like you can find signs here.
Exactly.
So
that's what I'm usually calling them to do. Come here to Ukraine, to Kyiv, or actually they are happening in Lviv, Odessa. These rallies every Sunday. Well, some towns in Ukraine on Saturday. I guess not all of them are on Sunday, but anyway. You can come there and you can take the sign from the box of signs. Message from Andreas Lach, he's from Germany. For you, Diana, you're not alone.
Thank you everyone who's supporting us. From the bottom of my heart, here's my friend also, Anastasia.
Hello, Anastasia. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, so I just want to thank everyone who anyhow contributes to Ukrainian fight, and I hope for the further victory.
Greta from Germany says, Diana, you're amazing.
Thank you.
Good morning, Rick, Friazov. Good morning, Howard. Friazov? Yeah, my friend. Howard is from the United States, from Pennsylvania. He was here summer last year, also joining a few Friazov rallies and standing for our captives. So yeah, I usually invite my community members to come to Ukraine and stand here too.
That's great.
Holding the signs.
We are extremely heartwarmed with the everyone from abroad who decided to come to Ukraine and support us from here. That's something amazing, and we are really grateful for everyone who speaks up about Ukraine as well, and who keep thinking.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you for that. I see some people are saying ceasefire. They might be bots because I think Russians will be pushing for ceasefire too, but with their 100,000 conditions, of course, to demilitarize the Ukrainian army and stuff like that.
No, demilitarizing Ukraine is like a suicidal contract for Ukraine.
Yeah.
That couldn't happen. That would never happen because we live next to Russia, and that is happened. That is true. That is the fact that Russia is the very military country with the empire states of mind.
Yep.
They would always keep trying to conquer other countries. That is why that is impossible for Ukraine to stay demilitarized.
Yep.
That is no.
Yeah, that's a big no. We cannot go for that. Diana, you have a fantastic English. Where did you learn it?
I've learned since childhood, and so I've been to Ireland, and I work for
For a foreign company.
company. Yeah, so that's why we usually speak English.
You practice a lot there.
Yeah. Calls, all these meetings online. So
Okay.
that's why. Yeah.
It's always great to meet English-speaking people here, because then I don't need to translate, and the conversation flow is more natural, and fast, and people are not being confused when I'm saying for example, when I meet sometimes I meet soldiers here or former captives, and I can say I was in captivity for half a year or for 3 years, and it's not me, and people might be confused. But when people speak English, it's less confusing. Just I don't know. I am okay with Ukrainians not speaking English, but I'm encouraging them to learn English because it's really important for us to advocate for our country. Because
that is why I often keep my Instagram profile. Keep posting some of posts or stories in English. That is because I know some people from abroad, they following me, and that is why I want to advocate my country to them, because I see even those people who are close to me, know me personally, and they sometimes do not understand the whole situation, and they are kind of misinformated with a lot of things, but not because they are kind of ignorant, just because they never thought about the things from my perspective.
Yeah, it's a matter of motivation, You always need to be motivated to look for the truth, look for some news, for the real news, and not whatever Russian propaganda is saying, and and you just need the motivation to do that. Understandable. Okay, where is this? This is Kyiv, the heart of Ukraine, the capital of Ukraine, and we're coming here every Sunday to stand for our captives and be their voice, because our captives in Russian captivity, Ukrainian soldiers in Russian captivity, and not only soldiers, civilians are there too. They are being tortured constantly. They are being mistreated. They are being starved and often to death. And I just feel the personal need as a citizen of my country, as a real citizen, because before 2022, unfortunately, I was not the real citizen. I was one of those people who were not interested in politics, and that was a big mistake. I lived in occupation. This is why I needed to keep the low profile. I always considered myself as a Ukrainian, and I never wanted Russia there. No, it was nothing like that. I was not neutral, not ever. But I needed to keep it shut, and to just stay alive and well. But when I got out, the problem is I did not realize that you need to be interested in politics. It's essential. It's vital for you. You need to be the citizen of your country, and you need to participate in making decisions. In democratic societies, that's how we do it. We go on protests. Not so. This one is to attract also like mostly international community's attention, in my opinion, but of course also to attract attention of our government to this problem and make them push harder for Russia and the international community. But the problem is with Russia, like no arguments work.
No
like,
logical arguments.
Yes,
No.
exactly. So, like, in my opinion, it doesn't matter how much we will push our government. It's not like they really have some real leverage on Russia, because Russia understands only power, and I think some major defeats on the battlefield will only make them exchange.
Yeah, though I
prisoners.
think that like with all these like kind of meetings, we can keep our government as well concentrated, and
Yeah,
though even
yeah.
when they are about sorry.
Yeah, same.
About to forget about everything and about to be tired about like the our soldiers in captivity, they have no chance because we are here.
Yep.
I hope so that they will never. And yes, that is just we know that right now we can't force or I don't know some world's power to free our defenders, but step by step, this is our steps. This is steps I am making, because I'm not making enough for my country probably, if compared to the people who are fighting.
Yeah, I feel the same.
Yeah, so that is why I'm here, and that is why I want to, I don't know, let everyone know. And so
Greetings from Belgium, from Danielska.
That's nice.
Danielska also said Europe is ramping up military spending for Ukraine. That's amazing, Danielska, but we always need to do more and more, because right now Europe is being too slow. Europe is planning to like really ramp up the production of military equipment in 5 years, and we don't have 5 years. It should be done much faster. That's what Zelensky said yesterday during one of the briefings. 5 years is too slow. We need to speed up. And
Yes.
there are signs, he says, there are signs that Europe will speed up, and it's not going to be 5 years. Oh wow, Mr. Kaplan, thank you for 50 euros super chat. Vapautaka Azovin Taiseliat, Free Azov Fighters. He's from Finland, so it
yeah.
was Finnish. Mr. Kaplan, can you please give the translation into the chat?
I think
am really
that it
curious.
was the Free Azov Fighters. Here's the translation.
Oh yeah, probably in two languages.
Yeah.
It's logical. Sorry, Mr. Kaplan. My logic is not always working well, but Diana's logic is pretty good today, and she helped me with that. Thank you, Diana.
No problem.
Steve saying thank you for that super chat. Thanks, Rick, always for interest in the people supporting to free Azov, people and soldiers. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. Thank you for, making the chat active, asking questions, saying something. Martin Bissek is a Stinger for 10 months. Stinger is a level of membership system. Yeah, we have this paid membership system, and I decided at one point, it was back in 2023, where we were still pretty much supported by United States. I decided to call the tiers of subscriptions with the weapons. So for people are like becoming the weapons of Ukrainian victory, U.S. weapons. So it's also
So,
like
yeah,
about the unity. Stinger, then Javelin, Bradley, Abrams, HIMARS, Patriot, and F-16.
Oh, the F-16 is probably the highest level.
yeah, that's the highest level, and they kind of have their own stickers there. Guys, post some stickers for Diana to see, but it's not the most important thing here. Let's better talk about the captives, about why we're here. Well, I usually just like to познайомити. I don't know how.
Introduce
Yes, people to what is going on in this community, and what are all those things, what they mean, like, because it might be confusing. Like, thank you for being a Stinger for half a year. What is it being a Stinger, you know? GG, Martin Light, thank you. Betras, thank you for those hearts. Thank you everyone for coming. Don't forget to like the stream.
That's great to know that there are so much people abroad who support us and who don't forget.
Yeah, it is amazing. I would like to ask you more questions, or maybe I want to ask if your friend is willing to talk. What do you think,
I
Anastasia?
think she speaks English. Nice.
Anastasia,
Скажешь пару слов?
if you want to talk to us.
I don't like being in front of a camera.
Okay, no problem. I respect that.
But I heard everything that she said, and I completely. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna see.
You're gonna say. So
wants
we
to
need
say,
to give you the microphone. Just give me a second.
Yeah.
Can you stick? Oh, sorry. This one is stuck. Can you please take this one? Or maybe put it on the sign here,
It's okay, yeah.
since you're holding it to your mouth. If you can stand together, so we could see that you're together. Anastasia,
Yeah.
can you please tell us what you wanted to say, and also I will ask you 2 or 3 questions
Yeah,
after
okay,
that.
that's all right. I think that being a civilian in Ukraine is not like you can't stand aside and just sit at home. You need to do something, and as Diana said, we are not fighting on the front line. We are not putting our lives in danger that way. But like we can donate, we can support money-wise, we can go on protests and do what we can as civilians. And I think that is and it's not even the max. So yeah, we just need to keep doing what we can, and to support not only people who are soldiers and civilians who are in captivity, but also their families who are waiting for them, because this is also for them. And we don't like if you are not in that situation, you cannot comprehend what it's like. So if we can support them in this way, we are doing this.
Thank you, Anastasia, for being here and for saying these words, because they're pretty good.
Thank you for doing what you are doing. That's also very important.
That's the. I feel just like you do. I'm not doing enough. That's how I feel. I don't have the guts to go and serve in the military as volunteer, and I do my best to raise funds for Ukrainian army. We're doing pretty good results with this amazing community. We call ourselves Rick Rollers. Do you remember the old prank Rick Roll?
No.
You don't? So that was the one from 2012, where someone was asking you for some link, and you were sending them the link. They are opening the link, and instead of what they were asking for, Rick Ashley was singing "Never Gonna Give You Up, Never Gonna Let You Down."
Yeah.
Yes, so that's our thing. Sometimes we rickroll people, but not that often. Mostly we're kind people. We're not pranking other people, and just supporting each other. And it's our motto. We're really never gonna give each other up, never gonna let down each other, and also
Never gonna let us all down.
never.
We shouldn't forget about other brigades, other people who are also in captivity, civilians. Also, there are police workers. Also, there are some governmental workers. Not governmental, but some public workers, volunteers, journalists. A lot of people are in Russian captivity, and as we know, Russians don't have any compassion or empathy, and they do things that these things are incomprehensible.
Guys, give me the feedback if you could hear Diana properly through my microphone. I was pretty close.
The talking one, so I'm better.
Anastasia, I still
yours,
wanted to
fine.
ask you the question. I wanted to ask you, what do you do, and where are you from?
I was born in Irpin, and I live there currently now, but I work in.
А почему именно тут, а не возле президентского. Почему не возле банковской?
А чому не державною? Да, отаке питання. Да, давайте краще державною. А, ну да, туди не пройдеш, там не можна стояти.
До чого тут Зеленський?
Look, we have some protesters
Будемо
here.
просто звертати увагу на сумасшедших.
Ким ви працюєте?
Вибачте, а чого ви до нас доїбались? Скажіть, будь ласка, чому не до когось іншого?
Извините, знаете?
А можна я вам дам відповідь? Sorry за те, що ви
Look, we have some
сказали,
conflict
але
here.
я маю це сказати. Вас ніхто не питав цей діалог, я влажу
Так
цей.
меня человек
Сюди люди на акції
неформативна
виходять.
лексика.
Я вибачаюсь, а ви англійською говорите?
Алкоголем.
Розмовляю.
Будь ласка,
То so let's speak English maybe.
чекайте одну секундочку. Люди сюди виходять не для того, аби
Okay, Anastasia, maybe we continue with you and that dude will just fuck off.
Yes.
I have a question. Okay, you told me you're from Irpin,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And what do you do?
I work in logistics. I work for a logistics company.
Okay, and yeah, that dude got us a bit off the conversation, right?
Yeah.
They usually make us make our mood worse. Those who are just sticking to peaceful protesters and saying, "Why aren't you there next to the presidential office?" First of all, presidential office is right now not reachable.
Blocked,
You cannot
you
get
cannot
there,
access that.
and that's for safety reasons.
And second thing, like the Ukraine is not only the government, and not only government should be responsible for whatever. I just want to say about the government, like
Yeah,
the guy. Maybe you need a little bit of explanation. Is that the guy came here and asked us why we are standing here and not nearby the Verkhovna Rada, like governmental buildings. Like presidential buildings, and not only because for the safety reasons it's closed area now, but also people shouldn't forget that not only our government takes responsibility for our country and for our defenders and for our lives. So my initiative to come here with those with this sign is not to I don't know, to oppose or support the government. That is my own initiative, and that is like my own responsibility. So the guy
the guy is
didn't change my mood, but actually probably could make me more, I don't know, sometimes assertive for those kind of people because you have them a lot.
Yep.
That's like still less, but you meet them sometimes.
Yeah. I thought maybe Anastasia got a bit upset because of him.
No, I'm not upset. I hate talking on camera, to be honest. She is
Okay.
the more active one. The only thing that I wanted to say, because people are watching from abroad, is that there is a common thing that people that live elsewhere who are not Ukrainians think that it's not their business what's going on in Ukraine, and part of it is true, but you see what is happening in the world right now. You see how governments turn into crazy maniacs like this in one night, and so you need to we live in a world where today you're sitting at home drinking coffee and thinking of your vacation next year, and next morning you're waking up because your country is getting invaded. So I think that we need to, and a lot of people who don't live here need to understand why we are doing this. Why are we asking for money? We're not just asking for money to build, I don't know, a new shopping mall. We're asking for weaponry. We're asking for help to help defend ourselves, because we cannot do that alone, and that's why all your help is very appreciated. And if you're sending €1, €10, $5, no matter how many or how much, I'm sorry, just do it as much as possible and spread the word, because listening, I know a lot of people who are just listen to, I don't know, some Russian news or see one side of it. And if you have any doubts of what kind of people live here and what are we fighting for, everyone is more than welcome to come here, and any person will show them around and they will see for themselves what it is like to live in a country during the war. So, and what are we fighting for?
Tam G said it's not a regular person here, so probably just, since it's a vertical format, people can stumble upon the stream like this. And so Tam G said, I visited Kiev. Well, he didn't spell Kiev right. But that's okay. Some people just don't know that. Shortly before the war, and was met with kindness and integrity. God bless Ukraine and beautiful place, not peace. Yeah, beautiful place. Thank you, Tam G. This place is indeed very welcoming, and we
still are very welcoming and very kind, and we're waiting for everyone. And I would want people to come here and see Ukraine, peaceful Ukraine, with no bombs and no sirens and no people dying every single day. But that's the reality that we live in now. So, but still, like in modern history, that is like Ukraine is a great example on how strong nation can be and how strong different individuals can be, and that we are like as a community. I don't want to say as a community, as a nation, as a country, as people who live here, we're very united and very strong. So we are that example. Yeah.
Thank you. Anastasia, you hate to be on camera, but you're a great speaker.
Thank you very much. Maybe someday.
And English, well, this day had come. You're already doing this, giving a great speech on camera. But I'm not going to be torturing you anymore.
Okay.
I will ask Diana to hold this for a minute, if you don't mind. If you can hold it a bit lower, please take it here. So Anastasia, come here for a second. I want to give this to both of you. Since you're here standing, please take this one.
Thank you very much.
Diana, this one, I'll give it to you when I'll take that back. But I also wanted to change the glove. Just give me a second. Thank you, Anastasia. I can offer a hug also if you're taking them.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for everything.
Thank you. Okay, so I wanted to switch the glove and then continue, because this one is falling off, and I need to take this one off to be able to scroll the chat and see it. So taking this one. Now I'm taking phone into this hand. Great. And I need to somehow change it. Yes.
I tried
Diana,
my best.
this is for you.
Thank you.
Free Azov. I thank you for talking to me. And I don't know, I just want to thank you for this amazing conversation and the speeches you had together with Anastasia today. Guys, Anastasia doesn't like to talk on camera. This is why she's there now and we're here. I just want to maybe...
Yeah, I'm the one a little bit more talkative in our group. But
she was still doing a good job.
yeah,
though.
sure.
Even
I mean, I know her stances, and like that is why we are together here, because we are in the same wave. And I don't know. Once again, wants to thank everyone who still supports Ukraine, who stands with us, who donates, like even €1, $1, whatever, who make reposts, who make stories about Ukraine. Everything counts. Everything would be noticed, and I think that is great that in the this kind of, I don't know, I don't want to make those big speeches anyways, but somehow
I do.
I do that, yeah. So we're living in the world where humanity is questioned nowadays. Empathy is questioned, as we know, as even Elon Musk said on his interview. It is very important to stay on track with the humanity and democratic path. And we shouldn't forget that democracy, that's the only way for not even like a prosperity, like, you know, but something like this. The democracy is the only thing that works, that could guarantee the rights for people. It is not perfect, but it's probably our assignment to make it only better. And as once one guy said, there is no other structure that is better than democracy so far. So that is why Ukraine is standing for democracy rights, and that is all. Like, that is why we are here, that is why we are still fighting, and that is why we are asking for your help, and that is why we want war to end in Ukraine. And low-key, I don't know, other people, not me here, but other people sacrificing themselves, not only for Ukraine, but as well because we don't want this kind of hatred, this kind of suffering to spread up around the world.
Well, Diana, well said, and a lot of Slava Ukraini there in the chat. And you see Kyiv forever, the right pronunciation of it. Or spelling, yes.
Well, yeah.
A lot of Slava Ukraini. Thank you, Ukrainians. You are wonderful. I agree. Ukrainians are wonderful. Ukrainians inspire me so much, though I am Ukrainian myself, but we do it to each other too, not only inspiring the whole world, but we are inspiring each other. Very well said from Mr. Generic. God bless Ukraine and God bless your hearts. Thank you so much, El Barbas Olivo. LFG? What's an LFG? Diana?
I think that is
to you from Andreas Leff.
Thank you.
Well said, brave woman.
I was to keep it low profile as well. That is not bravery to stand here and talk to you. Bravery is to fight.
Yeah, bravery is to fight on the front line. So we owe to our soldiers with everything we have.
Yeah.
It's damn, Diana, you're so awesome and inspiring. I'm happy that I met you today. But I probably gotta go and talk to more people.
Yeah, I think that's probably there are a lot of people that have something to say and share important with your audience.
Look how beautiful the shot is right now. I mean, the sun is shining there, guys. It's a cold weather though today, so I also see a guy with Mariupol flag there making photos. There he is. In his hands he's holding the flag of Mariupol with the coat of arms of Mariupol, so I maybe go talk to him.
Yeah, sure.
And he has the patch on his backpack, but he's busy right now, you see. So maybe while he is busy, we will talk a bit to the chat, a bit more to the chat, if you don't mind. Ukraine are standing for freedom of the world. Yes, just Jimmy. No, yeah, it's just Jimmy said. Thank you. Bravery for defenders. All Ukrainians are brave, Rick. Not all. There are some exceptions, but most of them. Most of us, yeah.
You know, probably those who responsible, socially responsible and more active, they are those who, I don't know, maybe somehow could be brave or somehow could not lead but motivate other people. And that is what we should keep doing. Like maybe after some of my speeches, Anastasia's speeches, after you talk to this guy, he's I think he's almost free now. And if after that the next Sunday, like some other Ukrainians or some other someone from your followers will decide to donate or to come here, that is probably the reason why I'm standing here, and that is already the result, a good result. 1, 2, 3 people is already better than no one. So like if everyone take at least, like, I don't know, one with them. You know, that's all. That's at some point there's gonna be a huge amount of people who supports us.
Yeah. He's still busy there. Well, I can go and talk to people. They're next to Anastasia too, and you probably also want to go and join her there, right? So, Diana, it was really nice to meet you, not only for me but for the whole community. Let me hug you if you are accepting the hugs.
Sure. Just a second. I will try this. Thank you so much.
I'll take the microphone if you can somehow put it here.
Just a second.
Yeah, thank you. I can. Let's go together there that way. So thank you once again, and see you next time. Bye, Anastasia. Bye, Diana. Free Azov. Вітаю. Може, у когось з вас є бажання поговорити? Ні? Добре, без проблем. Я не пристаю. Тоді покажу ваші плакати. Free Azov, полон – це пекло, Captivity is hell, and you are their hope for freedom. Free Azov. This one should not be translated, but thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for standing for our captives. Дякую вам, що ви тут. And see you around. Bye. So guys, Red Cross, that's a great address to Red Cross. Do you speak English? No? Okay, це нічого страшного. Red Cross, why do you look away? Act. Do what you were created for. Yeah, that's a great message to Red Cross. But the problem is, in my opinion, Red Cross is being financed by Russia, and therefore it's been doing what Russia tells them to, right? Перекладу. На мою думку, Росія фінансує Червоний Хрест великою мірою, і тому вони просто пляшуть під їхню дудку. На жаль. Okay, then I thank you for being here today. Дякую вам, що ви тут. І да, якщо немає бажання поспілкуватися, то я можу піти далі. Якщо є бажання, можемо поспілкуватися.
Ми ще постоїмо, дякую вам.
Окей, дякую вам. By the way, beautiful. Is it your painting?
No.
No, not your painting. But it's beautiful. Free Azov, save your sea. Wow. Fantastic. Thank you. Okay.
Painting of her.
Awesome.
She's an artist.
Okay, it's not seen well because it's reflecting.
Yeah.
So you maybe need to make it brighter. So who's an artist? You?
She's an artist.
She's an artist.
Yes.
And it's not your painting.
Ні.
No. Okay, but you're an artist. So you speak English. What's your name?
My name is Hanna.
Anna. What is your name, by the way? Daria. And your name? Sophia. Nice to meet you all.
That's art of her.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah, she's professional artist.
Where can we find you and your art?
Excuse me, but мені б хотілося залишитися анонімним.
О, без проблем. Окей. Я просто не звик, що художники хочуть лишатися анонімними. Зазвичай вони демонструють своє мистецтво.
Але дякую за розуміння.
Да, без проблем. Maybe you want to talk? Since you speak English?
Yes.
Okay.
Вона краще в цьому.
Okay, Daria also speaks English and understands it, but she doesn't want to speak much. So you're Hanna.
Yes.
Where are you from?
I'm from Kharkiv.
Oh, can you take the microphone? And hold it somewhere this close to your mouth.
Okay.
No, з іншої сторони зверху. Ага, отак.
Yeah.
So, Hanna, you're from Kharkiv.
Yes.
When did you go from Kharkiv to Kyiv? When did you move?
I went from Kharkiv to Kyiv in last year. Dasha is my girlfriend, and when we started to dating, I moved to Kyiv. But earlier, I for about 2 years volunteering in Kharkiv. I have my own kitchen, and I preparing meals for soldiers, for civilians.
And yeah, right now I'm a bit volunteer, but not too much as in Kharkiv.
Got it. But wow, you were feeding people for 2 years?
Yes.
Amazing. And Daria, you're from Kyiv, right?
Yes.
And how was it? Can you please tell people from all over the world who are coming to the stream, either being a part of this community or just stopping by, how it was living in Kharkiv in the beginning of full-scale invasion and through 2 years of it?
At the start, it was super difficult because we can die every second, every day, and we started to help everyone, and people. It was super good because people helping each other every day. Right now it's a bit calmer, but people still dying in Kharkiv, and my friends are until attacks, and it's super useful to help Kharkiv, to help Ukraine, to still volunteering. For me, Kharkiv is like a I don't know. It's like a як фортеця.
Fortress.
Fortress, yes. It helps Europe. It saves Europe and the whole Ukraine. And many people think that Kharkiv people is loving Russia because much of Kharkiv people speak in Russian, but it's not true. Kharkiv is in Ukraine, Mariupol is Ukraine, every Ukrainian city and Crimea is Ukraine, because we love Ukraine, we hate Russia.
We do hate Russia, and I am from Makivka, Donetsk Oblast. I lived in Russian occupation for 4.5 years. I know what that shit is. Back in the days, it was hard, but not as hard as after the full-scale invasion. But if you keep the low profile, if you're not showing everyone around you that you have the pro-Ukrainian position, you could live there, and you can't even do it these days. But to be honest, it's not life, it's existence. You could exist there, that's what you can say.
Yes.
You don't have any human rights there, like everything is taken from you. You cannot move around safely and openly, and it's all super totalitarian. It's a police state where, like always, when you're driving on the road, they're stopping you and asking you for documents just for no reason. And it's when you're sitting somewhere in cafe in the evening with low lights and lights are going up. Everyone, like the room. Wait, sorry. Cafe is being entered by people in masks with assault rifles. They start asking people for documents. Music is stopping, and if you say something to them like "What the fuck are you doing?" they will just hit you in the face.
Yeah,
and
that's horrible.
They will take you somewhere in the basement. So those peace that Russia offers, the Russian world, Russian peace, is not a peace. It's a life in the concentration camp, which is not a life. It's a fucking existence in the concentration camp. So those of you in the world who still don't know the truth is next. Russia wants to bring slavery, concentration camps to the whole Europe, and by calling for any kind of peace with Russia, you're bringing it to us, to Ukrainians, to Europeans. You're bringing concentration camps to us. So stop calling for any kind of peace. Only just peace, where Ukraine gets the reparations, where Ukraine gets all of its territories back, because it's our territories, and we're not willing to give it up to Russia. And also we get justice for all the war criminals, because too many people were killed by Russians, hundreds of thousands, unfortunately. Not as Russian propagandist Trump says, millions, not millions of people. No, but hundreds of thousands were killed. Unfortunately, Russia is a huge terrorist state.
Yes.
Do you have something to add to my rant? Sorry that it was so long, but I needed to say that.
Russia is a prison.
It is a prison.
Yes.
It's prison of nations. It's prison.
Yes.
Literally a fucking prison.
Yes, Russia
Fuck's
must
sake.
dead.
Yeah, Russia must disintegrate. It's a
Yes.
big empire of evil, and that evil empire should just become the set of national countries like Buryatia, Tatarstan,
Yes.
Bashkortostan, and Moscovia.
Yes.
The smallest of them should be just a Moscow city, not even an oblast.
Yes.
You know, and it just gotta stop attacking everyone around them because it's all just, well, a fucking nightmare that lasts for centuries already.
Yes.
I like that you like me swearing. I see that you're my kind of people who are not filtrating their emotions, you know.
Yes.
Thank you
Thank you.
for that. So you want to end this conversation?
Yes.
Let's see, maybe we have some messages in the chat. I like to also communicate to people.
Yes, there's no peace from Russia.
Yeah, there is no peace from Russia. What city is this? It is Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. We're standing here every Sunday for our captives here. We're saying Free Azov, as Azov is the brigade that has a lot of soldiers in Russian captivity, and they're being tortured there, they're being starved. We need to save our Azov Sea, which is completely occupied by Russia. Russians are occupying not only our land, but one of our seas. Luckily, the Black Sea has been liberated, but it's much harder to liberate Azov Sea. So we're here in Kyiv every Sunday, and thank you for being here.
Yes, mostly every Sunday.
Awesome. These girls know French. Do you know French?
I know German a bit because I work from German company.
Awesome. What do you do, Hanna?
I'm a QA engineer. I'm IT. Yeah,
I worked in QA. I was a QA engineer for a few years, and then QA lead in the end. I like I didn't like the job. QA is not my thing. I was good in it, but I never liked it. Like, what the fuck? And I just, being a lead is a bit different. I really like that one. But still, I decided to quit my job and do this, and my community supported me a lot and let me even, they subscribe to some paid subscription platforms like Patreon or Base, the Ukrainian one, Baza, and let me do this full time. So now I'm full-time YouTuber. Oh, by the way, another thing I do, I posted, that's to all of you guys, if you missed that, I posted the new dub. Zolkin and Karpenko are making these interviews with prisoners of war, with Russian prisoners of war, and I'm dubbing them into English. I've dubbed 14 of them into English and stopped on 13 7 months ago, but I finally started doing it again. I launched one yesterday, 4.7 thousand views in less than 24 hours, but it's still not enough, because first two of them were watched, like first two dubs, that was in 2023, they were watched by 500,000 of people. They are really needed. That's the content that is needed. So I have a few volunteers helping me with subtitles to this one, and I really hope that I will be working more actively on this from now on.
So cool. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you very much for the kind words. And yeah, I'm just burning out a bit lately. It's a bit harder, and oh, whoa! what does it do?
Your job is more important than QA job.
Yeah, I feel so too. But QA is still important because there are some good projects, like not only for entertainment out there, and QA is needed for them too. So it could be some important work for society, right? Okay. let's see some random people are crossing the stream like this. When it's vertical, it could be like that. So Solstice Dawn said, the more I see of Ukrainians, the more I see a country that is full of people with values and characters that are becoming a rarity in the modern world.
Yes.
UK is with you all. Thank you so much, Solstice Dawn.
Yes, all people are important.
Yeah, and you know, Ukraine is fighting Russian disinformation, but it's so hard to fight it because they put billions of dollars into it, and it's just a hard task.
Informational channels, so yeah, it's super difficult.
A bit closer, thank you.
Super difficult to fight Russian disinformation.
It is.
But
it
we
is.
can do it.
Hanna, can you please tell us a bit more about Kharkiv, about the life in Kharkiv these days, and how it is with all the bombings and stuff like that? Do you still have family there left?
Yeah, I have my family in front of Kharkiv. Right now it's a bit difficult because Kharkiv every day attacked by drones, FPV, etc. Earlier Kharkiv was attacked only by bombs, but right now it's bombs and drones as well.
Molnia drones, right?
Yeah.
They are like planes, FPV planes.
Yeah, FPV planes. So for now, Kharkiv is a bit calmer as it was on the start of the war, of the full occupation.
Invasion.
Yeah, full occupation. But for now, because of drones, it's it's more difficult because you don't know where the FPV can go, and I don't know. We need to cover the. We need to.
Oh, I have an idea.
Yeah.
Let's put it here.
Yeah. We need to cover the whole space because of drones, and we need to create more buildings to save the people. We need to talk about architecture when the war is end, or right now. It's super important to save our kids, to save our women, to save everyone in Kharkiv, because right now more of guys in Kharkiv still volunteering, still cooking. They still try to live, and everyone in world need to help the Kharkiv civilians and everyone, just everyone. Yeah.
Thank you. By the way, people are mentioning Fumi Cafe in Kharkiv. Do you know Fumi-san?
Yeah. I know this cafe. I don't know Fumi-san, but I know this cafe. It was in the place where I live in. So yeah, it's super important for Kharkiv because Fumi-san helped civilians to cook the meals and save a bunch of lives because of his cafe, and he's still cooking right now, and it's super good.
Yeah, that's a big help to civilians there, especially those who are not really protected financially, you know. And there are people who don't have even enough money for food, and that's a huge support during the wartime. During a huge bombardment, it's important. That work is very important, guys. Yeah, people are constantly honking in their cars as a support to our captives. He also do a lot for kids. By the way, I'm not sure that does Fumi Cafe function these days?
What can you repeat?
Does Fumi Cafe still function these days?
Yeah, it still function. It was paused for a bit, but it's tried to work again, I think, because I see the news that they working right now.
Fragrant Schizo, Giancarlo, his name is. He says, I'm still a monthly Fumi supporter.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
It looks like a cold day in Kyiv. It is a cold day. I'm not wearing a glow on this one, and it's falling off.
Yeah,
it's a bit
really
red.
cold.
So I need to switch glows probably or something. everyone who stand up matters. Yes, exactly.
Yes.
He has set up a children's library. America is with you, Ukraine. Thank you, McPigeon.
Thanks for America. Thanks for Americans. Not for Trump, not for Elon Musk, but for the whole Americans who support Ukraine.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you. Okay, what do I want to do? I want to give you something. May I ask you to hold this for a second?
Yes.
Yeah, you're actually showing yourself right now. Can you show the sign, maybe? Yeah, it is seen. It says "Freedom to Azov." And
Yes.
it's also art. It's beautiful. I like it.
Thank you.
Okay, so I have this for all three of you. I want to thank you for standing here with
Oh, thank you.
for our soldiers. Here's the patch. Okay, just a second. I need to get the sound out.
Thank you.
Sophia, this is for you. Let me hold it again. So, I didn't give the one to you, sorry.
Thank you a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You like it?
It's super good.
Andres, the artist Daria likes it. So guys, I want to explain you why it is black and white. Americans have a flag for prisoners of war and missing in action, and they put that flag under the American flag on the governmental buildings as a sign of solidarity and memory for those who are in captivity.
Wow.
and missing in action. And my moderator, my actually creative director, Andreas Lach, there he is in the chat.
Hello, Andreas.
He's from Germany. He developed this design.
Wow.
He created it from scratch, and it has some red color on it, of course.
Yeah.
As free as of
Like
you
a
know,
blood.
It's blood. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's blood. All the blood that our soldiers has given there in captivity and on the battlefield. It's a very special patch for me. And when you wear it, you stand in solidarity with all of our captives, with all our missing in action. So I am happy to give this to you.
We are happy
Thank you
to
for being
thank you a lot. We are so grateful.
I see you like it. Yeah, Andres,
Yeah.
you can see they like it. Great job, Andres.
Yeah, it's great.
And we also raised money with it. We organized these campaigns that are called NAFO truck campaigns. Do you know about NAFO 69 Sniffing Brigade? Probably not. I can see it in your faces that you don't know.
No.
Okay, so wrong hand. I need to switch hands. But how do I do it with my phone? Can you hold this for a second?
Yes.
Okay, like this. I want to show you real quick. So we raise funds. Right now we have the ongoing campaign with different patches. These are, let me update it. These are the patches that we have there right now.
Wow, looks so great.
This one is Live Long, Prosper and Donate. Do you know this, who that guy is?
Yeah, it's Mr. Spock.
Spock. So
Yeah.
are you a fan of Star Trek or just know it?
No, I just know it.
Just know it. I'm a fan and I transformed it into Live Long, Prosper and Donate.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Looks
said
good.
it. Every time I say goodbye, I say Live Long, Prosper and Donate. Yeah,
I can do it.
like that. And people can get this patch for donating. Give me a second. For donating 100 euros, they can get one of these three patches.
Wow.
And accordingly, donating 300 euros, they can get all three patches. Why so much? Because the needed sum is 78,000 euros.
Yeah.
And we already raised almost 45. You
It's
can see.
great. It's really great.
Yeah, great result, guys. Thank you. It's pretty fast. This sum of money, we're collaborating with Roman Trochimets, Ukrainian soldier from the 3rd Assault Brigade. Do you know him?
I heard of him.
He and with ATP Geopolitics. That's a great guy, Jonathan Pierce from Britain. He is a pro-Ukrainian YouTuber. He's doing like map updates, news updates every day. Great guy, very kind, and a philosopher. ATP is atypical philosopher. Typical, по-моєму, це хитаючийся, бо він любить вино. Yeah. Atypical philosopher. ATP geopolitics. So, yeah, me, Rick the Ukrainian. Yeah, by the way, I didn't tell you why am I Rick, right?
Yeah.
I'm Yaroslav. Yaroslav is Yarik, and Rick is part of Yarik, so it's my real name.
Whoa. Wow. It's cool.
Yeah, it was an accident that I figured that out, but that happens. Who do we have there in the chat? Maybe, where are we protesting? It's Ukraine, Kyiv. Look how beautiful it
Золоті
is.
ворота.
The sun is shining. Look at the shot. It's just
Yeah.
super beautiful.
But it's still so cold.
It is cold, but getting warmer. The sun is really warming us up right now.
Yeah.
And what do we have there? We have Dark Angel 99 for the win. Thank you, Jimmy. And Jimmy said, "Good afternoon." Okay. Working lots here in Pozняki, but we're sending love to the people. This is Christopher. He's a journalist from Britain, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe?
Wow.
Oh no, from the States. Yeah, Christopher is from the United States. He was on the Free Azov on my stream last week. By the way, were you on Free Azov last week?
On last week we was in Shevchenko Park.
Yeah, so you were there.
Yeah.
I was there too. Support from Finland, from Mr. Kaplan. Thank you, Mr. Kaplan.
Thank you.
Sylvester 45 Morning from Wisconsin, USA. Welcome everyone. Don't forget to like the stream and subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of content. We're talking to Ukrainians here, meeting active Ukrainians here on the streets every Sunday. I am doing it mostly, meeting people and talking to them. Thank you, Hanna, for sharing your story.
Thank you.
Thank you, Daria, for being here and holding this beautiful painting.
Thank you for the patches. It's super good.
Thank you very much.
It's a masterpiece.
For all.
Yeah, thank you for everything.
Thank you. I can offer you a hug before I go
Yes.
and talk to more people. So just give me a second. I need to find.
Can you take it, please? Because I can forget about it.
Can you put it here? Okay, thank you. It worked. Okay, hugs before I go.
Thank you.
It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Maria. Sophia, will you receive a hug? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here and see you next week.
Yeah, see you.
If we cross paths. You see how much time I spent just in here and not going there. So we could, just wanted to thank you once again and Slava Ukraini.
Yes, Героям слава.
Героям слава. Bye. Okay, so guys, we're doing what? I need to talk to more people and let's see if people want to talk. Вітаю. Є бажання поспілкуватися? Ну добре. Тоді я просто перекладу ваші плакати. Я це англійською мовою стрімлю просто і людям цікаво, що тут написано. Взагалі їм цікаво насправді послухати історії людей. Але давайте почнемо з плакатів. Наш голос має ставати гучніше. Тоді його почують, говори і нагадуй про тих, хто досі у катівнях ворога. Our voice must become louder. And then it will be heard. Speak and remind about those who are still in the torture chambers of the enemy. Дякую. Це ваш плакат? Ви його зробили? Потужний, як це? Як меседж українською? Посил, послання. Вони мають жити тут, а не помирати в полоні. They must live here and not die in captivity. Я згоден. Дякую вам. То що, є бажання поспілкуватися? Ну, наче не дуже. Добре, без проблем. Тоді дякую вам, що ви тут і...
Ваші стріми, те, що ви нагадуєте,
Так, для мене це важливо і людям важливо це бачити. Тому дякую. Ну, дякую вам, що ви тут. Бувайте. Гарного дня. Замовчування, Free Azov. Вітаю. Хочу показати ваш плакат, перекласти. Стрімлю це на зарубіжну аудиторію. І якщо у вас є бажання поспілкуватися, можемо поспілкуватися трошки. Якщо є. Якщо ні, то можу просто перекласти.
Давайте.
Добре, замовчування про їх перебування в полоні все одно, що катувати їх власноруч. Being silent about them being in captivity is the same as torturing themselves. Torturing them yourself. Yeah, that's it. Free Azov. Here. Дякую вам, що ви тут. І поспілкуватись не хочете, я так розумію, так? Окей, добре. До побачення, гарного дня. Okay guys, so I see more people standing there, and I got the donation. It's $6.02 from Laura. I haven't got much. Please thank Ice Viking for the NAFO patch they funded for me in the Sunday stream. Slava Ukraini. Love to all my roller family from Benzo Baby. Benzo Baby. Sorry, I accidentally called that name out loud. I didn't mean to. But you told me that... I think we already mentioned that one before, right? If I'm not mistaken. Ще раз. Так, руки зайняті. Може потиснути. Вітаю. Є бажання поспілкуватися? Може англійською хтось спілкується, ні? Поки їх голос не чути, ми кричимо за них. While their voice is not being heard, we are screaming for them. Дякую. Where is Azov? This one is simple. And free Azov. You have awesome gloves there. Круті рукавички. Ми, до речі, спілкувалися один раз, так?
Так, колись спілкувались. Ми також.
Ага, нагадайте, як вас звати?
Олександр.
Олександр, а вас?
Даниїл.
Даниїл, ага. Мене Ярослав, нагадую. То зараз не хочете спілкуватися, ні?
Ну зараз, напевно, ні, бо ми скоро будемо бігти вже.
Окей, тоді дякую вам, що ви тут.
Вам дякуємо, що транслюєте.
Дякую, що розповідаєте іноземній аудиторії.
Так, це честь для мене. Дякую вам, друзі. І побачимося наступного разу. Гарного дня. Not all people want to talk, and look who we have there. Так.
Друзі,
Добрий день, Галина.
Олена Миколаївна Конець.
Вітаю. Ага.
Наш друг Ярослав.
Ну, треба обійматися. Вітаю, радий бачити. Щось Ніни сьогодні немає. Ось де ви, я вас не бачу.
Ще раз обнімись.
Чого?
Ще раз.
Тут треба знімати, окей. Отак? Це зняли?
Да, зняла.
Окей, guys, we're here with Галина, Ніна. Нагадайте ваше ім'я.
Валентина.
Валентина, yes. Я, якщо не бачусь кожного разу, то забуваю імена. На жаль. Як вас звати?
Єлена.
Олена, ви говорите англійською?
У мене от якраз, я то говорю, але в мене студенти якраз, мої
Круто.
дівчата, які якраз дуже...
Hi guys, would you like to speak with me in English for a bit?
Okay, I can speak.
Thank you very much. Can you please take the microphone and put it, I don't know, maybe hold on your hand, or put it somewhere. What's your name?
My name is Alina.
Alina, nice to meet you. I'm Yaroslav. Short version Rick. And I'm streaming this every Sunday for the world to see, and people from all over the world are coming, they care. And I want to ask you about you coming here together as a group, as I understand today, right?
Yeah, we are a group and we support this. And you stream it this in Instagram, yeah?
No, it's YouTube.
It's YouTube. Oh.
Here it is, Radio Ukrainian. And
Okay, I see.
these people are donating every week too. And can you please tell us about your group?
We're lawyer and we help. We help our army and
So you provide legal help for soldiers?
Yes, for soldiers.
Does your organization have the name?
We have the name Legal Clinic.
Legal Clinic.
And we are students at all. So we have practice right now.
What year of university are you on?
Our university state University of Trade and Economics.
And what year are you on of the university?
Third.
Third year. Awesome. Okay, that. So I understand you're як це викладач англійською? Чи ні?
Teacher. It's our teacher.
Are you a teacher? So you're a teacher, and can you tell us about your teacher?
About our teacher?
Yes.
Oh, it's so cool teacher. It's some amazing woman in our life.
Nice. So her name is Alina, and Alina, where are you from? Ви звідки?
Київ.
You're from Kyiv. And you guys are also from Kyiv.
Actually,
no?
I'm from Zaporizhia region.
You're from Zaporizhia.
Actually, I'm from occupied. My city, my village is occupied right now. So I moved to Kyiv when my city was.
What city is that?
It's not city, it's village. Велика Білозерка. It's near to Energodar, where is
near Energodar.
atomic
So on
stage.
that side of the river.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. I'm from Makivka, Donetsk Oblast. So mine is occupied from 2014, and I lived there in occupation for 4.5 years. And I don't recommend to stay in occupation to anyone. If Russia comes, like the best thing is probably to either fight them or leave if you cannot fight them, or don't have the guts to do so. Saying this to the world, to Europeans who may also face Russian aggression soon because of the, unfortunately, not being prepared enough. This is why. Do you need translation? Maybe?
What? Again,
do you need translation of what I'm saying?
Мені потрібно сказати це європейцям.
Ні, це я кажу. Я просто кажу, що я кажу.
Все, я зрозуміла.
Бо, коротше, зараз вся Європа під загрозою, насправді. Не тільки Україна. Okay, then I will ask you why it is for you important to be here today on Free Azov.
Because we must do this because with this and we must support this and we must tell to everyone how it is important to support because it's valuable, I think.
Yeah, it is. I agree. Can you please tell us a bit about your work with soldiers, the legal work, if it's okay?
We can help with some kind of problems which soldiers have, and it can be a different kind of problems. So we talk about this, and we prepared some kind of documents which can help to soldiers like this.
Okay. Well, I know that in the army there's a lot of bureaucracy, and unfortunately a lot of times for soldier it's hard to get something that they actually should get, and you help with that, I can assume, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. It's good to hear about those initiatives like yours, because for example I know that maybe you know something about it. Deep State also provide legal help. Do you know something about their work?
No, to be honest, I don't know clearly about this.
Okay. What is this protest about? Perspective Shots asking. This is Free Azov. We're here to support our captives who are in Russian captivity, being tortured, starved to death often. And these are not only Azov soldiers, but, for example, fighters from 109th. I don't see the 109. Не бачу сьогодні 109-ки тут цифр на плакаті. Ага, here it is. On the flag, guys. 109th Brigade of the Territorial Defense. And there too, Territorial Defense of Mariupol. So these guys are either missing in action or in captivity, and Russia is keeping all the information to itself and not letting families know what is with their loved ones. If soldiers are in captivity, usually Russians are keeping that information, hiding it from the families, and that is unfortunate. I'm sorry, I kind of talked to you and then started talking myself. Phone, guys, I don't know that guy. He's masking his face, but why not my camera go to someone? I know that guy, of course. Це Роман, так. Yeah, that is Roman, of course.
Roman, come here.
Roman. Hi, Ed.
Hi.
So, maybe you want to tell me more?
About
Anything you want. Share your thoughts, your feelings.
Oh, my feeling so sad right now because it's so hard to understand what is happening in our country, and I just can't imagine how it is hard.
I probably want to ask you the message to the world, to all people who follow the Russian narrative and say you need to make peace at any cost.
Oh,
what will it mean for you as a person?
I think at any cost, I think it can be like this because my home now in occupation and my parents now in occupation. So I just can imagine that they will be there every time. So I think that it's Ukrainian territories, and they must be Ukrainian territories.
Because territories are not just territories; it's people who live
people,
there,
of
right?
Course, yeah.
And by just giving territory to Russia, which those people imply peace at any cost, just stop fighting, just lay arms down. We will first of all leave all those people in occupation, abandon them, right?
Yeah.
And secondly, we will let Russians start the new wave of aggression and occupy even more of our territory and some of the territory of Europe.
Of course. It's not, I think in the future it's not enough, that territories that they have, it's not enough for them.
Yeah, it will never be enough. They want to expand the territory of their empire, and they need to stop being an empire, in my opinion.
Of course, they are act like empire, and it's awful in our time. It's just awful. In the 21st century, they act like this.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, but that's the reality. The world is changing, and not only for the last 3 years.
Yeah,
it's been changing. I'm not sure it was ever changing since the medieval ages, but we've seen some kind of a peace times during the 20th century after World War II, and right now it's another huge war on the scale of World War II in Ukraine. And where am I going here? I'm going here that we need to stop it, and stopping it is possible only by force, only by weapons, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It cannot be stopped by hugs, love, flowers. It does not work. When invader, aggressor like Russia comes to your country and occupies you, you can only fight back. You cannot just go to armed men and say, stop shooting at us. They will shoot you down. That's what they do. And we need to stop that by force, by making Ukrainian army stronger, by making European armies stronger, and really protecting ourselves with all we have.
Yeah, that's right. It's only like with weapon, and we must be stronger. And I think some countries must give more support to Ukraine.
Yeah, a lot more. Or at least give it at all. Because some countries are not supporting Ukraine and being considered partners. I apologize for going that way. But anyway, please support Ukraine better and more. Now I'm just pointing out to the camera. You support Ukrainian army, I mean the governments of those countries.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, not talking to you. I don't know. Maybe someone else wants to say something.
Можливо, хто щось хоче сказати?
No. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for
Дякую вам.
always inspiring.
Дякую вам теж за небайдужість.
За підтримку.
За підтримку.
Донбас по-другому не може.
Well, yeah. Helena was thanking me for support, and all of you guys for support and підтримка. Support, але от moral support, yeah, I can say that too. And thanking all of you for standing with Ukraine. And Valentina added that Donbass cannot do it differently. Yeah, since I am the part of Donbass, probably that's what Valentina implied there. Harmony, there was a troll message there, I guess. Yeah, there are some trolls in the chat too, and we need to bong them. Тролі попадаються в чаті, і треба їх також банити. Thank you, moderators, for your great job
Ми
today.
якось зможемо побачити, щоб підписатися.
YouTube,
Ану, сфотографуй.
Rick the Ukrainian.
Там всі стріми.
Але ще є сторінка в інстаграмі, в Твіттері, там,
У
в
нас
принципі...
також є сторінка в інстаграмі, в Твіттері, якраз...
The Legal Support, да?
Legal Clinic.
Legal Clinic?
Юридична клініка.
Ага.
Це при університеті.
Зрозумів. Окей, зараз давайте знайдемо.
А ну давайте якимось чином, для того, щоб ви до нас підписалися, ми до вас підпишемося.
Англійською чи ні?
Все, Legal Clinic Suit.
Legal Clinic. Come on. Suit. Ага. Юридична клініка, Центр правового захисту.
Так.
Окей.
Ми якраз надаємо захист
Буду знати, якщо
захищеним
військові.
верствам населення, військовим, ті, хто потребує саме допомоги. Саме студенти наші здійснюють захист. Також ми можемо, ви до нас підписалися, подивимося, та ми можемо вас запросити до нас. Для того, щоб ми поділилися досвідом, да.
Да, супер, давайте пишіть. Окей. I need to translate. Okay, guys, so what Alina told me, they actually do that legal help to... Okay, I'm here. They give legal help to people who are not protected, civilians who are not protected, and soldiers too, and they invite me to come to them, and they will tell about their work, they will share their experience. So yeah, we're gonna be contacting each other on Instagram. I just subscribed. You go subscribe too, but it's all in Ukrainian there. If you want to... Я така, хоча ви ж орієнтуєтесь на українців більше. Я просто думаю, вам і немає сенсу, мабуть, англійською робити дописи, правильно? Probably there's no...
Більше так, ми на українців, але хто до нас звертається, то ми всім допомагаємо, намагаємося допомагати усім.
Да, я тільки що, до речі, зрозумів, що у мене є військовий, але він іноземець. Ви зможете допомогти іноземцю?
Ну, дивіться, я якраз і адвокатом була у Маджахеда, це Даніл Ляшук, Торнадо.
Так, але ж він російською розмовляв. Маджахед, так? Да?
Він і російською, українською.
Ну, я маю на увазі, що не англійською.
Ні, не англійською він розмовляв.
До речі, 1 квітня ми їдемо до нього в Дніпро на могилу.
Да, я знаю, що
якраз підзахисний.
В 23-му році, да, по-моєму,
22-му.
Його росіяни вбили. В
22-му році, да, 1 квітня він загинув.
Співчуваю йому, його сім'ї, вам, я так розумію, ви знали його...
Я його адвокатом була.
Да, ви були його адвокатом. Окей. So guys, there was a famous Ukrainian warrior, Mojahed. He was in Tornado Battalion. Батальйон же Торнадо це був,
да? Да. Це в 14-му році.
And he was killed by Russians on the battlefield back in 2022. And Olena here was actually his lawyer. Yeah, that's a very interesting...
До речі, по національності він білорус.
He's a Belarusian by nationality. He was a Muslim, right? Він же мусульманин був, правильно?
Так.
Yeah, he was a Muslim and he had some roots. У нього якісь корені були, я так розумію, східні, так?
Там були певні східні.
But yeah, guys, he was pretty famous in Ukraine and a very fierce warrior and very brave one and very also я думаю про слово, як його назвати. Він був дуже такий
Патріотичний.
He was a big patriot and
Він
he was
живий. Він весь час рвався в бій.
Yes, he was very alive all the time. He was always wanting to get into the battlefield. He wanted to defend Ukraine all the time and he was inspiring people. Yeah,
Він
I agree.
організував підрозділ Вендетта,
He organized the Vendetta unit.
які займалися...
Vendetta group. And he was actually he was a leader, natural born leader, right? Був природжений лідер.
Надихав своїх хлопців, так.
Yeah, he was.
Найкраще озброєння в них було.
Yeah, he was getting the best equipment for his guys, best weaponry, and he always cared about his guys. Okay, but I think we need to finish the stream because it's been going on for almost 2 hours now. Guys, I apologize, but we will need to finish. I would just want to say...
You read my mind because
Yeah.
I just said.
I also...
Деяких людей залишатись після акції.
No, I wanted to mention a donation before I go. $10 from Michael Russo. We support Ukraine. Thank you. Члени моєї спільноти постійно донатять на потреби Сил оборони. Я збираю кошти кожного тижня, є якийсь збір, і не один. І ця спільнота, просто хотів, щоб ви знали про них, люди з усього світу. Нас небагато, там 100-200 людей, але вони постійно донатять і їм не байдуже. І це трошки підтримує людей знати, що такі спільноти існують. Маленькі, але дуже потужні і які допомагають.
У нас мало, але ми в тімашках.
Не байдуже є.
Але ми фіксили всі.
I was actually given a shout out to you guys right now. You can actually do it with this joystick. So I was doing a shout out to you guys, my amazing community of Rick Rollers. I told how you raise funds, how you donate in every week, and that might support Ukrainians, knowing what you're doing for Ukrainian army. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the super chats and gifted memberships there, and thank you for engaging in the chat. It was an amazing stream. It even went just a tiny bit viral today. I'm happy that it happened. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for everything you do for supporting soldiers. That's very important. And I can offer all of you a hug before I go. What do you think? Кажу, що пропоную обійми, якщо хтось хоче перед тим, як я закінчу. Хоча, мабуть, я спочатку закінчу. Да. I will end the stream first before I will start giving hugs. But you know what? No, I need to do it now from all my community. Дякую. Від цієї спільноти. Дякую. Ще раз, Галино, дякую вам. Окей. Кого ще треба обіймати? Thank you. I decided to hug everyone. Валентино! Будемо обійматися. Ніно.
Хватит ли у тебя?
Та вистачило, бачите? Ви також? Тут? Також пропоную. Guys, I'm a hugger and you can see that I decided to hug everyone and it's from you. Where's the camera? Hi, here are you. Here you are.
These people.
Okay. I'm hugging you too. Thank you. That's a great idea, Ed. Thank you. Hey. Yeah. One more hug. Дякую вам. So guys, these are my people from Donetsk Oblast, and I'm happy to end the stream with them. Thank you. As I say, live long, prosper, and donate. And слава Україні!
Героям слава!
Nice.
Так, тепер станьте, будь ласка, всі.
Yes, but we need to finish the stream.